Hello, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a highly significant and equally controversial energy project, GNL Quebec's Énergie Saguenay LNG complex, located in Baie, Quebec. This massive liquefied natural gas LNG project promises to be a game-changer for Quebec's economy. But it has also sparked intense debates over environmental concerns and the future of energy in Canada. So, what exactly is the Énergie Saguenay project? And why has it become such a focal point of discussion? Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this ambitious venture. The vision: Quebec's entry into the global LNG market. GNL Quebec's Énergie Saguenay project is designed to establish Quebec as a key player in the global LNG market. The project involves the construction of a liquefied natural gas complex in Baie, in the Saguenay Lac-Saint-Jean region of Quebec. The facility will receive natural gas from Western Canada via a proposed pipeline and will liquefy it for export to international markets, primarily in Europe and Asia. The idea behind the project is to capitalize on the growing demand for natural gas as a cleaner alternative to coal and oil, especially in countries looking to reduce their carbon emissions. By providing a reliable supply of LNG, Quebec aims to position itself as a leader in the global energy transition, while also creating significant economic opportunities for the region. The Énergie Saguenay complex is expected to have a production capacity of around 11 million tons of LNG per year. The facility will include liquefaction trains, storage tanks, and marine infrastructure for loading LNG onto specialized tankers for export. GNL Quebec envisions this project as a long-term investment that will generate revenue, create jobs, and contribute to the economic growth of the Saguenay region. Economic impact: a potential boost for the region. The economic benefits of the Énergie Saguenay project are a major selling point for its proponents. The construction phase alone is expected to create thousands of jobs, providing a much-needed boost to the local economy. These jobs will range from construction workers and engineers to suppliers and service providers, offering a wide range of employment opportunities in the region. Once operational, the LNG complex is projected to create several hundred permanent jobs, both at the facility itself and in related industries. In addition to direct employment, the project is expected to stimulate economic activity across the region, benefiting local businesses, hotels, restaurants, and other service providers. Beyond job creation, the Énergie Saguenay project is expected to generate significant tax revenues for local, provincial, and federal governments. These revenues can be reinvested in public services, infrastructure, and other initiatives that benefit the community. The project's proponents argue that the economic gains from Énergie Saguenay could help revitalize the Saguenay Lac-Saint-Jean region, which has faced economic challenges in recent years due to the decline of traditional industries such as forestry and aluminum production. Environmental concerns: a major point of contention. While the economic potential of the Énergie Saguenay project is significant, it has also faced considerable opposition, particularly from environmental groups and local communities. One of the primary concerns is the project's impact on greenhouse gas emissions. Critics argue that while LNG is often promoted as a cleaner alternative to coal, the process of extracting, transporting, and liquefying natural gas still produces significant emissions. There are also concerns about the potential environmental impact on the Saguenay Fjord, a unique and ecologically sensitive area. The increased marine traffic associated with the project, including LNG tankers, could disrupt marine life, particularly the endangered beluga whale population that inhabits the fjord. Environmentalists warn that the noise and disturbance from shipping could have serious consequences for these whales and other marine species. Another major concern is the cumulative environmental impact of the Énergie Saguenay project, combined with the proposed gazoduct pipeline, which would transport natural gas from Western Canada to the LNG complex. The construction of the pipeline would involve significant land disturbance, potentially affecting wildlife habitats, waterways, and local communities along its route. Given these concerns, the project has been the subject of intense public debate and regulatory scrutiny. Environmental impact assessments have been conducted at both the provincial and federal levels, with various stakeholders weighing in on the potential risks and benefits of the project. The Indigenous perspective: rights and consultation. Indigenous communities in the Saguenay Lac-Saint-Jean region and along the proposed pipeline route have been actively involved in the discussions surrounding the Énergie Saguenay project. For many Indigenous groups, the project raises important questions about land rights, environmental stewardship, and the duty to consult. Some Indigenous communities have expressed support for the project, citing the potential economic benefits and the opportunity to participate in the development of natural resources on their traditional territories. These communities have engaged in negotiations with GNL Quebec to secure agreements that provide economic opportunities, environmental protections, and respect for their rights and traditions. However, other Indigenous groups have voiced strong opposition to the project, citing concerns about its environmental impact and the potential infringement on their rights. These groups argue that the project poses a threat to their lands, waters, and way of life, and they have called for a more comprehensive consultation process that fully respects their sovereignty and decision-making authority. The debate over the Énergie Saguenay project highlights the broader challenges of balancing economic development with the rights of Indigenous peoples and the need for environmental protection. As the project moves forward, ensuring meaningful consultation and collaboration with Indigenous communities will be crucial to addressing these challenges. Regulatory hurdles, navigating the approval process. The Énergie Saguenay project has faced a complex and lengthy regulatory approval process, reflecting the high stakes involved in such a major development. The project requires approval from both provincial and federal regulators, with environmental assessments playing a central role in the decision-making process. At the provincial level, the project has been reviewed by Quebec's Ministry of the Environment and the Bureau d'Audiences Publique sur l'Environnement Baie, which has held public hearings and gathered input from a wide range of stakeholders. The BAPE's recommendations, along with the provincial government's decision, will be critical in determining whether the project can proceed. At the federal level, the project is subject to review by the Impact Assessment Agency of Canada, which evaluates the potential environmental, social, and economic impacts of major projects. The federal government's decision will take into account not only environmental considerations, but also the views of Indigenous communities and the broader public. The regulatory process for the Énergie Saguenay project has been contentious, with strong opinions on both sides. Proponents argue that the project has undergone rigorous scrutiny and that its economic and environmental benefits outweigh the risks. Opponents, however, continue to raise concerns about the potential long-term consequences for the environment and local communities. The path forward, what's next for Énergie Saguenay? As of now, the future of the Énergie Saguenay project remains uncertain. While GNL Quebec continues to push forward with its plans, the project still faces significant hurdles, including regulatory approvals, legal challenges, and ongoing public opposition. If the project does receive the necessary approvals, the next steps will involve securing financing, finalizing contracts with international buyers, and beginning construction. This will be a complex and time-consuming process, with many potential obstacles along the way. Should the project move forward, it will have far-reaching implications for Quebec's energy sector, the local economy, and the global LNG market. However, the environmental and social impacts will also be closely watched, as the project could set a precedent for future energy developments in Canada and beyond. For now, all eyes are on the decision makers, as the fate of the Énergie Saguenay project hangs in the balance. Whatever the outcome, the debates and discussions surrounding this project will continue to shape the conversation about energy, the environment, and economic development in Canada. Conclusion: the legacy of Énergie Saguenay. The Énergie Saguenay LNG complex is a project of immense scale and ambition, with the potential to transform the energy landscape in Quebec and beyond. It represents a major opportunity for economic growth and energy development, but it also comes with significant environmental and social challenges. As we've explored, the project has sparked intense debate over issues such as greenhouse gas emissions, marine conservation, Indigenous rights, and the long-term sustainability of fossil fuels. These are not easy questions, and the decisions made about Énergie Saguenay will have lasting implications for the region, the country, and the world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Énergie Saguenay project. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth content on major infrastructure projects and their impact on our world. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged with the issues that matter.